Welcome to Bad Gear, the show about the world's most hated audio tools. Today we're going to talk about the Korg microSAMPLER. To be honest, I didn't expect to find one of those rare beasts here in Austria anytime soon, but to my surprise, this strange 2009 beauty popped up in the local classifieds last week for about half the price I would have paid on Reverb. Unlike its two siblings, the OG MicroKorg and the MicroKorg XL, the microSAMPLER was not exactly a success story. Hardware samplers were vastly unpopular back then, and given the minimalist feature set of the microSAMPLER, Korg had a hard time selling it for the steep introductory price, and it soon went the way of the dodo. While the other two Korg Micros sport a retro look, the microSAMPLER's design team Cronenberged the hell out of this little sampler keyboard. I wouldn't say it's ugly, but there is a reason why restaurant tables usually don't look like this.
At the first glance, I'm not sure if the microSAMPLER is ticking any boxes, but if it does, those boxes are certainly not square. An odd, serious alien spaceship control surface with the classic controversial Korg micro keys, the display and gooseneck microphone we know and love from the MicroKorg XL, audio, MIDI, USB, not micro, and I'm not aware of any other instrument with that kind of recessed knobs and buttons. Speaking of knobs and buttons, while the aforementioned MicroKorg XL offers 3 knobs for the most important parameters of its engine, the microSAMPLER has only 2. Hardware sampler user interfaces have a long tradition of making you wanna take up smoking again, and the microSAMPLER is no exception. The sampling process itself is intuitive. Gear. But the level of menu diving necessary to access the more advanced functions is quite a buzzkill for me. At least, it can sample. The LED strip above the keys is really helpful, and there is a basic, easy-to-use sequencer. Although the microSAMPLER was most probably designed with loops and one-shots in mind, there is a keyboard mode as well. Oh, I almost forgot. None of the computers I'm currently using could run the editor librarian software. I have no complaints about the build quality, and there's loads of polyphony, but the bank management and sample loading process is a true crime.
The microSAMPLER seems like a decent instrument, and I'm asking myself why it is hated by old-school sampler freaks and DAW warriors alike.
You have already heard the Korg microSAMPLER's decimator effect in our little intro tune. That's how I like my signal destruction. Let's get this started with a little best of Bad Gear.
That worked pretty well. The quality of the chaos-based FX is great, but having just one FX engine is a limitation when jamming out on the microSAMPLER. I wanna find out if the gooseneck microphone is any good in this vocal sample-based jam. Okay, I'm not Bobby McFerrin, but the microphone is of decent quality and the quick and dirty sampling process is a lot of fun. It would have been nice to have some more advanced looping functionality and real envelopes to get the most out of the samples. When talking about samplers in general, we tend to forget the huge impact they had when they hit the mainstream market. I'm looking forward to this little reflection on sampling, the copyright, maxing out the bank memory of the microSAMPLER, and on how easy and how much less fun it would have been to do this in Ableton.
1, 2, 3. Give it to them.
Some beats go like this.
The story of the Korg microSAMPLER is a sad one. It was rushed to the market, badly marketed, discontinued, abandoned, and quite similar to the Zoom AR48, it's an unfinished product missing some essential features and UI finesse. I lost count of how many times I was asking myself if I was too dumb to find out how something works or if the microSAMPLER just can't do it. For example, when I tried to set up choke groups for hi-hat samples. We all know that limitations spark creativity, but Korg might have gone too far with this one. Even my medieval Akai S950 features, for example, complex loop points and a full-blown ADSR envelope. It brags about it on the front plate. One more thing that really bugs me: how could Korg mess up the bank and memory management so badly, and why didn't they include a memory card slot? Come on, it was 2009. Okay, rant over, it's a fun instrument, you can make music with it, case closed. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Feel free to like and subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment what other kind of gear you would like to see and hear on the show.